Right now on News 3 at 6, 4 former Savannah police employees, including 3 former officers, now facing charges after allegedly misusing flock cameras. We have the details. And President Trump making a stop in South Carolina ahead of the special Republican runoff on Tuesday. We'll take you there. But first, police in Savannah have made arrests in 2 recent shootings. We have the latest information from police.
Live and on your side, this is WSAV News 3 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Sarah Smith. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story, an arrest has been made in what police are calling an accidental fatal shooting in Savannah last night. The Savannah Police Department say they were called to the 1400 block of Benton Boulevard. Once there, they found a victim with a gunshot wound to his head. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. 18-year-old Victor Salazar was arrested at the scene and charged with involuntary manslaughter and aggravated assault. Savannah police have also arrested a suspect in a shooting that injured a young man earlier this week. SPD says they arrested 17-year-old Demetric Hamilton yesterday in connection to that shooting on East 71st Street. That was Tuesday afternoon. Hamilton is being charged with aggravated assault and possession of a firearm during a felony. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 912-234-2020. Well, 4 former Savannah Police Department employees are facing charges accused of misusing the department's flock camera system. The GBI has identified the 4 as 48-year-old Marquise Dillard, 23-year-old Donald Phillips, 39-year-old Matthew Rich, and 34-year-old Kalandic Thomas. Investigators say Dillard, Phillips, and Rich were Savannah police officers at the time of the alleged offenses, and Thomas worked as a community service specialist. Dillard, Phillips, and Rich each faced 2 counts of misuse of a license plate reader system and 1 count of violation of oath of office. Thomas faces 2 counts of misuse of a license plate reader system. All 4 are booked into the Chatham County Jail. Mayor Van Johnson responded saying, quote, "Accountability should not depend on your identity, uniform, or position. We entrusted these individuals with advanced technology and, even more importantly, with the people's trust." He continues to say, "Our promise remains strong. Nobody is above the law, and everyone trusted with public confidence is accountable." Meanwhile, the city of Statesboro this week extending a contract to use flock safety cameras. Tuesday, Statesboro City Council approved a multi-year extension with the flock safety system. Chief Jared Aiken says this contract locks in a price and combines contracts. The city will continue to maintain 54 flock cameras. He says Statesboro police only use still images of the backs of cars passing by as supporting evidence in their cases. Aiken says the technology has helped the department solve cases that may have gone unsolved previously.
We've seen it solve homicide cases or play really big parts in solving homicide cases and any number of other crime in the catalog that you want to name. It's been used at some point in time for good in that. Do I think we need good policies and procedures in dealing with people who misuse that? Absolutely. I mean, it's a powerful tool. We need powerful accountability with that.
Aiken says the new contract will run through 2031. Well, 2 high-profile criminal cases in Chatham County are now moving forward after grand jury indictments. The first involves an attack at Daffin Park earlier this month. You may remember this case. A grand jury has indicted 30-year-old LaShawa Doyle on 5 counts, including attempted rape, aggravated sexual battery, false imprisonment, aggravated assault, and public indecency. Doyle is accused of attacking and attempting to rape a woman inside a restroom at Daffin Park on August 6th while he was naked. The indictment also reveals new details about the attack, accusing Doyle of slamming the woman's head into a toilet. Police arrested Doyle that day after bystanders alerted an officer nearby. In a separate case, the son of a Savannah alderman and another man have been indicted in connection with an armed robbery. 21-year-old Keyshawn Leggett, the son of District 2 Alderman Dietrich Leggett, and 21-year-old Jakyle Robinson are both charged with armed robbery and aggravated assault. The indictment says the 2 used a gun to steal a watch from a man on June 2nd and then assaulted him with a weapon. Leggett and Robinson each also face a charge of possession of firearm during the commission of a felony. All right, we're switching gears now. We're taking a live look outside. We're going to check in with Alyssa Carsley, she's gone night side for us for a look at the forecast. And Alyssa, I mean, we're like a broken record. It's just hot outside.
That's really about it. How about just back to you, Sarah? Because well, there's not really much more to say about this weather. Besides, there's just been a small break in the extreme heat. We were back below at least 95 degrees for today and even yesterday, but of course it really just doesn't help too much outside as it's still feeling just as hot. Now we've had a few rain showers and thunderstorms pop up. We have a stronger cell making its way into Bullitt County as well as Screven County heading towards Sylvania. You could hear a couple rumbles of thunder, but it is falling apart gradually as it's heading towards Portal and Statesboro. So otherwise, the chance of rain, mainly those hit or miss rain showers, will continue over the next couple of hours. As for temperatures right now, you can see who's seeing the rain. It's only 75 degrees in Sylvania, 82 degrees in Statesboro, but here in Savannah, staying just as hot as the last couple of evenings, still in the lower 90s. So coming up in the Complete Storm Team 3 forecast, we'll time out those rain showers for the rest of the evening and talk about how temperatures, they're back to set to sizzle as we head into our Sunday tomorrow.
Alyssa, thank you. Well, WSAV is your local election headquarters. President Trump was in Myrtle Beach yesterday to rally for supporters for Senator Darlene Graham as early voting in the special Republican runoff wrapped up. Adriana Lawrence was at Myrtle Beach Convention Center with the details.
Myrtle Beach Convention Center was filled with red hats, signs, or someone chanting for President Trump. Trump says a vote for Darlene is a vote for him. The president says the late Senator Lindsey Graham loves South Carolina and he'd like to see his sister take his place.
But I'm doing this to honor Lindsey. I'm doing this to honor Lindsey. That's why I'm here. I don't have to be here on a Friday. I don't have to be here.
Darlene joined Trump on the stage and thanked the president for being here.
And his friendship with Lindsey meant so much to Lindsey. You were one of his closest friends. I hope you know that. And you will forever be part of the Graham family.
Darlene talked about what sets her apart from her brother.
I loved my brother, Lindsey, and I miss him so much every day. But on illegal immigration, I'm tougher than he was. It's simple. If you are here illegally, you've got to go.
Governor McMaster, Senator Tim Scott, and Representative Russell Fry were at the rally. Fry, Darlene's competition from the initial field of candidates, stood behind her.
You know, Darlene and I were competitors. I wanted to win. We fought hard. We fell a little bit short. But campaigns are temporary, and the cause is much bigger than a campaign.
Tomorrow afternoon, Senator Graham is set to make one last stop in the Lowcountry with a meet and greet event in Beaufort. It's happening at Bricks on Boundary tomorrow at 2 p.m. Bricks on Boundary says they will not be open for their normal operating hours on Sunday because of this, but will be open for dinner. The event is expected to last about an hour. Tickets are already sold out. Well, coming up, we're a couple months away from the highly consequential midterm elections. We'll break down a new poll next.